Hi and welcome along. I'm Matt Jones from Bedford Valeting and Detailing.com, and I have just completed a paint correction and ceramic coating on this Land Rover. A bit of a chunky Land Rover V8, and if you haven't done one of these Land Rovers before, then I've got some advice which you might want to take into account when assessing or estimating a job of something this magnitude. This is one of my customers who I've been with for 15 plus years. It's a newish car, it's a few months old, but that doesn't stop the fact that it had a reasonable amount of clear coat damage all around. It was quoted when the vehicle was dirty. So it does highlight the fact that really, essentially, especially in vehicles at this time of year, which is winter, we're just before New Year's Eve actually, and they get dirty quite easily with the salt on the roads, and you can't see some of the damage that's on there. There was a substantial amount of wash marring on here. Where that's come from is neither here nor there. It needed sorting out, plus it needs some localised sanding, which wasn't really accounted for. So essentially this took a fair bit longer than anticipated to correct the paintwork to a standard which I'd be happy with to put a coating on. The nature of this car is that it gets used as an everyday car. It gets used for going to rugby, it gets used for going shooting, it gets used for work. It gets used, it's not a toy. Back again now since the doorbell rang, another car getting delivered, nice Tesla outside, waiting for, which will be another video, which is about getting gloss paint off paintwork. But that's another story. You can tune on that one, so don't forget to click the bell button for notifications and subscribe if you're interested in seeing how to get some gloss paint off a Tesla. But anyway, back to our Land Rover. This is the Land Rover, as mentioned, a bit of a swerve ball. So there was more damage to the clear coat than expected that had to be rectified, but it was done. So in essence, these cars, you have to take into account, like the old Defenders, they've got lots of quirky little bits on them which are quite annoying to get round. I'm not a big fan of detailing supercars like Lamborghinis because there's so many nooks and crannies. The fuses are massive. Of course they look fantastic and they're great cars, but as a detailer they're not really something which is easy to get done. Rewarding nevertheless, but not easy. So take into account the Land Rover and the bits that are on it you have to get round. That is going to add into your labour time. Once I have this up to speed, I've got a product which System X, which is new to the UK. I use Pro, System X Pro. It's fitted in with the budget of the customer and essentially what he wanted. Gloss levels are fantastic, easy to use, and the water behaviour, which I've already tested on the bonnet of my own vehicle, is fantastic. So that's what I chose to fit on there. They do a whole range of products. Packaging is fantastic. Spoke to the guys from America who came over a little while back, and the UK rep, and they appear to be wanting to look after their detailers very closely as a close-knit family. And it was a good vibe, good feedback from them. So a 6-year coating they're guaranteeing this for, so we'll see how this fares up. This will be maintained. And they do a whole range also as well, so it'd be interesting. And the beauty of these products, if you are a detailer, is that they are guaranteed for use by Boeing. So you can use them on aeroplanes, which many coatings don't have that kind of backing and that guarantee. This gives you the license to go do some more complaints with the correct insurance, of course. They also can be used on gel coats, which is boats and motorhomes and caravan, which I do, and I have used them on there as well. So if that is a vehicle or something you have, caravan or home, then that can be done also. So what else can I say about System X's products is that what I haven't come across before, they've got these cool little applicators which when you use the suede applicators in the past, I've had issues with marring on them before with certain products. With this no such thing. They're not too thick, so don't sort of sink in and disappear into there, so you're not wasting loads of product, and they're quite sort of nice to use. A new quirky thing. What I would say is that you don't get gloves with these, so make sure you do wear gloves with any coatings. It's not good if you get in your skin, so make sure you gloves with that. And if you're buying the Revive, which I really liked, it goes a long way. This is their ceramic spray. Say 9-month plus protection on this. I haven't tested it as yet for 9 months, but as far I've used it in the last 3 or 4 months, it is holding quite nicely. Little tip for people, which I like to use, is that this is one of their bottles, but I do have these other bottles as well, and these spray heads you can get hold of these quite easily on Amazon or eBay. Is that if you use these sprays, it does give a more evenly spread spray, and you don't use as much product, so you're not wasting. So what I always do is I just refill this bottle, which is a nice standard of bottle. It's not going to split when you drop it, which is fantastic, and you can turn it on and off a switch. So that's a nice little tip for you. So all in all, nice literature, gives you nice information to give the customer. You get a sticker, you get a warranty where you can register it online. So far so good with System X. Products are looking great, so glad to be on board with them so far. So do take a look if in the UK. They are quite new to us. You can contact me and I can put your contact if needs be, but it's certainly worth looking at. And one thing that is worth looking out for is System X's promotional days. I know last year they did a go-karting day where you got to go-karting completely free of charge and blast around a track at your heart's content without spending a penny. This is our Land Rover Discovery. It's been corrected, it's been coated, 6-year warranty from System X. Let's see how it goes on. If this is a service you're looking for, then please do get in contact. We have the website, bedfordvalidating.com, and we're on, of course, socials, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, all those. If you want to get in contact and see what we can do for you and how we can look after your car, then please do. So I'm Matt Jones, bedfordvalidating.com. I hope to see you in another video soon.